This labor-intensive process takes a lot of effort, but you can actually get water pretty easily. With a brand new state-of-the-art facility at their disposal, it was hard for students not to be impressed with their school. The Montana special election results are being counted even as we speak. Good evening and welcome to the Night Report. I'm Amatangelo. So far, it's a very, very close race. Fire crews were able to get this restored Williston Fire Department truck out from inside the building, and officials believe more might be able to be salvaged. For 8 hours a day over the next 6 weeks, these recruits will learn everything of how to be a member of the Williston Fire Department, from how to put gear on properly to how to provide basic EMT services. The National Interagency Fire Center says there are 18 large fires burning across the state. Montana Governor Steve Bullock has declared a fire emergency, and today Senator Steve Daines took to the U.S. Senate floor to express his concerns. While the theme for the legislative session that just wrapped up was tightening the belt, the money for this year's construction season had already been appropriated from last biennium. That's right, Mark. It's a busy and, as Henry pointed out, slightly windy day out here in Williston. Joining me now is Mr. Jason Germanson. He's the principal here at Williston's High School.
Good afternoon, Mark. As you can see behind me, it's pretty bad out here. The snow is coming down very hard. There are strong winds which are leading to blowing snow in the area.
Students in Brockton cheered on prayer walkers on the Fort Peck Indian Reservation this morning.
The youth started this movement, and the youth is getting more and more stronger, and more people, more children. Even the teachers are.
More than a dozen people started walking this morning at the easternmost edge of the reservation. They plan on walking through the night 80 miles to the westernmost edge to raise awareness about the pipeline.
Do some investigating. You know, everyone has access to the internet now. Get involved. Start praying for your families and get educated.
The $8 billion pipeline, when completed, will take oil from the tar sands of Alberta to refineries in Texas. President Donald Trump today emphasized the importance of the project.
And very significantly, reduce our dependence on foreign oil and create thousands of jobs right here in America. And I also would like to add, I think it's a lot safer to have pipelines than to use other forms of transportation.
But the tribe doesn't agree. While it doesn't cross Fort Peck land directly, it does cross the Missouri River, where the tribe gets its water.
All pipelines break. Sometime or another, it will. And we can't take the chance of just letting it go through and destroying our water treatment plant that we have that serves our people.
Along the way, the walkers will stop to pray. And while they are expected to spend the next 2 days walking, their journey to fight the construction of the Keystone XL pipeline is far from over.
As a matter of fact, I'll be in shape. I'm ready to make a few more walks. Let's keep her going strong.
While it's still unclear what direction this protest will take or how long it will last, today these protesters took the first step of resistance. Reporting from the Fort Peck Reservation, I'm Nick Amatangelo, NBC North Dakota News. For firefighters, a sense of deja vu.
Yeah, it seems like this is on replay.
14 days after Williston shut down for a fire at Hetterick's, fire crews again made their way to the building to battle a blaze.
You know, when we originally got here, we thought it might be just a few hot spots, and those hot spots turned into a significant fire again.
It is suspected this new fire was caused when crews were working to clear debris from the initial fire.
You know, the minute it's introduced to the air, fresh air, and the wind blowing, it ignites and it just kind of grows from that point on.
However, crews are still working to confirm that theory.
So being able to identify the actual area of origin is going to be difficult, but we're certainly going to take a look at it and, you know, take it from there.
This new fire doesn't change much.
I think what changes the most in this situation is the structural integrity of the building. I think that's our biggest concern.
Brady says the possibility exists that the building's shell could collapse. For NBC North Dakota News, I'm Nick Amatangelo. If you've stopped by Books on Broadway in Williston lately, you may have noticed a familiar face.
Good morning, Books on Broadway. This is David. Can I help you?
After 40 years in law enforcement, Captain David Belisle is working at the local bookshop.
It's fun. I just enjoy it. I just work a few hours a week. Nothing extraordinary. I don't want to be tied down. Kids live in Minneapolis. We get back there occasionally. Like to play some golf.
The adjustment from the rigorous law enforcement life to a more relaxed civilian life took some time.
You wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning thinking you got to do this, that, and the other thing, and the way I am, I was always taking notes and going, okay, I got to do this, that, and then you appreciate the fact that you don't have to do those things anymore.